Greetings, 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖑. I am Paarthurnax. Who are you? What brings you to my 𝕬𝖗𝖃, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, 𝕬𝖃𝖃. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the elder speaks first. Hear my 𝕬𝖃. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are 𝕬𝖃𝖃. The word calls you. Go to it. Understand fire as the Dove. What you can do, greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Not until introductions are complete. Why do you delay? Are you 𝕬𝖃𝖃 or not? Come, 𝕬𝖃𝖃. 𝕬𝖗𝖃, strike me with the fire of your 𝕬𝖃. Come, 𝕬𝖃𝖃. 𝕬𝖗𝖃, strike me with the fire of your 𝕬𝖃. Do not be afraid. 𝕊𝖃, let me Come, 𝕬𝖃𝖃. Strike me with the fire of your 𝕬𝖃.
I've got your back.
Do not be afraid. 𝕊𝖃, let me feel the power of your 𝕬𝖃. Ah, yes. 𝕬𝖃 𝖃𝖆𝑚𝑢𝑙. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of 𝕬𝖃 dragon blood. What would you ask of me? I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for 𝕬𝖃𝖓𝖑 with an old 𝕬𝖃. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the 𝖃 you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, jaw, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our 𝖃, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this 𝖃? Yes, Alduin, 𝕬𝖃, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, 𝕬𝖃𝖓𝖓𝖏. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rhofuss, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖓𝖆, what you name throat of the world? Drem, patience. I am answering in my way. This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖓𝖏, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the dragon-rend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖓𝖑. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖓𝖆. I knew better. 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖓𝖆. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. 𝕬𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll, back here to the 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖓𝖓, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. 𝕬𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then, fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Gormley! We're running out of time. The battle...
Dar Sufusi Alduin Ukli. Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. 𝕬𝖃 die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖏𝖑, a glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. 𝕬𝖃, Sori, 𝖑𝖑.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
𝕬𝖃, we agreed not...
We're agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
we
it.
will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
Tarudis ani 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖏𝖓 hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarudis padlocks, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You'll feel pain the first time, worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
It's no use.
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
Worked. Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
I'm right behind you.
𝕬𝖃 𝖊𝖏𝖓. My bellies, souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now and await your fate in Sovngarde.
Oh no, you don't.
Too late. Dragon Rend if you know it.
Bring the worm down!
You may have picked it. 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑, you have become strong. But I am 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖓𝖆, firstborn of Akatosh, 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal. 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. 𝕬𝖗𝖓𝖆𝖑, true, this is not the final Krongrah, victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pahlok, arrogant in his power. 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑, he took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him. Yes, one of his allies could tell us, Matmahus, but it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the 𝕬𝖃𝖃𝖃, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The 𝕬𝖃𝖃𝖃 has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thu'um since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin, others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖑, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖑. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: 𝕖s, 𝕘𝖓, and 𝖆𝖗. It is called force in your tongue, but as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is 𝕖s. Let its meaning fill you. 𝕬𝖗𝖃. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Which calls to you, 𝕬𝖗𝖃? 𝕖s, 𝕘𝖓, or 𝖆𝖗? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. 𝐴𝑛𝑠𝑙𝑎𝑑. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is 𝕘𝖓. Let that meaning fill you. 𝕬𝖗𝖃. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Which calls to you, fade, ponder. That is 𝕘𝖓. Yeah, I do. The 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖓𝖆 has been known as dragon, which calls to you, 𝕬𝖗𝖃. In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of 𝖆𝖗. Soľjek, power. You have it, as do all dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your 𝑠um, in your breath. 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖓𝖆. What will you burn? What will you spare?